Hey guys, Sam from Manfa's Makes and
Moose Mike.
welcome back to all our returners and hi to any newbies. It's so great to have you here. Please do stick around a while and always remember guys, leave your thumbprint. Thank you very much. It's really, really appreciated. So if you are new here, we have a regular segment every week on Thursdays and it is of course
Title of the week. Thursday.
He always deafens me with the tile. Anyway, so what is tile of the week, you may be asking? Well, I shall tell you. I was gifted this in Happy Mail. It is 100 crochet tiles. You can get this book on Amazon. No, we are not sponsored. No, we are not affiliated. We are literally just telling you where you can get your copy. And as I opened the Happy Mail, I had the brainwave of making a commitment to make all 100 tiles. And I was going to do it once a week until the book was done, not doing the maths and working out that it would take 2 years to complete. This week, we reached the quarter of the way mark, guys. Woo! We have been doing this since July. So this is a very long, ongoing thing. When I made the pledge myself, Mike obviously chose to commit alongside me and join in to support me and to make it what is one of our most popular segments here on Manfa's Makes. And loads of our yarny friends and family have also jumped on board and are doing it alongside us. I never started it as a crochet along. Never ever did I think anyone else would even want to do a tile a week for 2 years. But we have some awesome friends and they are doing it with us and it is absolutely amazing. So the accidental crochet along has turned into one of the best things we ever decided to do.
And it's massive now.
It is. It is mentioned all over the YouTube streets and
it's going to take a long time.
it is one of the segments that has made us as well known as what we are, which isn't massive, not blowing our own horns, but
Modesty.
there is quite a few references of it amongst our friends on their channels because obviously they're doing it too. But even people that aren't joining along, when they see us in the YouTube streets, they ask us how it's going. We ask them how they found us, and it's always Tile of the Week Thursday that they reference for that. So tile 25 is Calypso.
No, it's not.
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It's the designer is Hattie Risdale. There's the title there. But the actual picture of the tile is on the next page.
That's why I got confused.
And her version looks like this. Oh, try not to show you the pattern. Very, very bright, very, very colourful, very, very pretty. We needed 7 colours, which we did pick 7 colours this week. Excuse me, we had our dinner not long ago and it's deciding, you know. And they recommended a DK or a lightweight 3, which is exactly what we used, as that is what most of our scraps are in our scrap bin, and this project is ideal for trying to use up our scraps, except for the fact that
It never does.
it never goes down, guys, because we do other projects besides this one and I'm forever putting more scraps in. So I'm putting more scraps in than I'm using up, because the beauty of these tiles, they take very little yarn of each colour. So if you have literal itty bitty tiny scraps, this is perfect. But if, like us, you have half skeins or quarter skeins, it's going to take a lot to get rid of. And our bin stands, what, 2 foot high?
Roughly, maybe even 3.
2-3 foot high, and it is like a wide dustbin, so it is huge. Anyway, we will try and get rid of our scraps, but if not, we'll just have to do more scrappy projects in the future, right? So you saw what the designer's tile looked like. Now is our reveal for ours. I always let Mike go first and give his opinions on it, and then I tell you my thoughts.
So here we go.
There we go.
It looks very blue, but it's mostly purple.
Yes.
With bits of green, and there is some blue in there. But this middle bit looks peachy, but it's pink.
It's pink.
It's not a very good colour.
There we go. Our camera has never been great at doing...
Still looks good though. But there you go, there's mine. And I learned something new on this one.
So did I.
What
Same
was it
thing.
called again?
Surface crochet.
Surface crochet, yes.
Never done it.
Which is these circles here.
The rings.
The rings.
The rings inside the flower.
Yeah. I like it.
And Mike was very excited as soon as we watched a YouTube tutorial on how to do it, because we had never come across it before.
Yeah.
Which is crazy, guys, seeing as, like I keep saying, I've been doing this for 9 years now. How am I still finding things that I haven't done? But that is the beauty of this craft.
Yeah.
There is so much to learn, and people come up with new and amazing things all the time. Now, I'm sure surface crochet isn't new, but it was new to us.
Yeah.
And as soon as we watched the video, Mike instantly put his hook where he needed to go, and he had done his ring before I'd even got my yarn ready. So that was how excited he was about the surface crochet.
I loved it, to be fair. I don't know why.
And it really did start getting my creative juices going, because I thought, when I've got time to actually just play with my yarn rather than making an actual thing, then I was starting to think, oh, what could I use surface crochet for? And I'm thinking, well, to put, you know, shapes on the top of things, maybe spell out words on things. And I have seen other people do it, and it has always been like oh, how did they do that? Well, now I know. And it looks way more tricky than what it is.
It's hella easy.
In fact, it's probably the easiest crocheting you can do. Yes, that's right. I'm going to be so bold with that statement. It is really, really nice. It's a nice technique. It gives a nice effect. And it's a nice way of putting a pop of colour without having to do a whole other row to get that colour in. It's really, really good.
Yeah.
So you saw Mike's. Now it is my turn. Ta-da! Those are the colour choices I went with. This green here is getting very washed out. It is actually neon green, the brightest neon green, highlighter green that you can think of, but my camera is rubbish at doing colours justice. Another thing that I really liked about this tile, I don't know if Mike will agree because he didn't really understand why we were doing it, is on the edging we're kind of putting stitches catty-cornered to each other, a bit like a bricklayer would doing a wall, but for this purple cluster here, well, it's not really a cluster, it's just two half doubles in the same space. You were working it on the wrong side, and then we flipped it back to the right side to then do this last row of single crochets in the gaps of these down here. So you did your blue, you then did your purples in those gaps, and then you did singles in the gaps of the purple ones. And I just think it gives it a nice textural appearance. It is almost granny without being a granny. And I just quite like the effect that it gave. And before I put these last couple of rows of purple on, if you took the purple off, mine reminded me of a lily pad in a pond. But then when I put this purple on, obviously, it kind of took that away because you don't get random purple bits of water in a pond. But, you know, that was kind of...
Pond
liner. And actually, I wanted this pink ring here to be the yellow. And I misread the pattern, so I got the yellow in the wrong place. But actually, it was a happy accident because I do like the colours, how they played out in the end. And that pink has got a tiny bit of sparkle because why not? It's Manfa, right? So, in the interests of being honest, this should have been done in one evening. It was nice. It was enjoyable. Nothing overly complicated. The rounds were pretty quick to whip around.
Yeah.
Life has got in the way a lot this week of all of our crochet time. Literally, the only thing Mike and I have done all week is the tile, because obviously Saturday we had our big party live. Sunday I had a really late night, really tired, and I was trying to sort out everybody who had won, getting them in touch with the people they needed to claim their prizes. That rolled over into Monday because obviously there was a lot of prizes and a lot of people that I needed to correspond with. So we did, what was it? We did eight or nine rows on the Sunday, and then we were left with 5 rows to do on the Monday, but it didn't happen on the Monday because life happened again and we had to spend our evening adulting, parenting, dealing with kid issues. So we didn't pick it up again on the Monday. Then on the Tuesday, I had to go for a meeting at my eldest son's school about a school trip that he is going on in a couple of months' time. Didn't get back till late. We didn't pick this up until 9 o'clock.
Nope.
So we did 5 rows between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. and got the tile done. But that's now Monday, Tuesday.
Wednesday.
No, because it's Wednesday today when we're filming. That was Monday and Tuesday. Gone. No crocheting other than this tile. So we are filming this on Wednesday. You are seeing it on Thursday. So when we hop off camera tonight, we are hoping that we can get a couple hours of crochet time in, because there has been no crochet time other than a couple of hours to try and get this done for today.
I did get some done beforehand though.
Yes, I didn't get an awful lot done though. So there may be a crochet catch up tomorrow, there may not be. It just depends what Manfa can get done tonight when she turns this video off. So there will still be a video tomorrow, but whether it will be crochet catch up or something else, I don't know, because if there isn't an awful lot of progress from either of us, it seems a little bit of a we'll just do double bubble next week. But if I can manage to get a fair bit done and I've got enough to show, then we will come on for crochet catch up. It just all depends. So keep your eyes peeled here. There will be a video, but what it will be, I do not know. We do want to take the opportunity to thank everyone who did come to our party and make it such a success. It was one of the best parties we have had, and it's the only one that we have hosted or been solo hosts of the party. Thank you to our beautiful panellists that came up with us. Thank you for all you guys coming, showing your support, joining in the fun, and those that won prizes. I hope you really enjoy the prizes that you will eventually receive. The UK is still not able to send mail out overseas, but as soon as it can, we will get your prizes from us in the post as soon as possible. And thank you to those that donated prizes either prior to the party or on the night. That was super kind and generous of you. We didn't expect it, but we thank you very much for it, because it meant that it was crazy busy, lots of fun. And we look forward to doing it again, maybe for my birthday in March. We'll see, fingers crossed, but let's see how things go. Yeah, so thank you very much for that. And now I am going to show you what is to come next week for Tile of the Week, which will be tile number 26. It is called Compass Rose. The designer is Julie Yeager. We have had tiles from that designer before also. That is what her version looks like. So that is what you have got to look forward to next week, guys. Yes. And then the week after is a little itty bitty one with only about 6 rows. So
I like the look of that one. It's
yeah,
very psychedelic.
It's very, very interesting. It's always interesting for me, even though I've been doing it for as long as what I have, to go from something that is super wavy and then straightening it out. I think it's very, very clever how these designers do it. And it's starting to make me think of how things are constructed. Because for all these years, I've just looked at a pattern, followed the pattern, made what they have written, because they've done all the hard work for me. They're the ones that have constructed it and figured it all out. But now, by doing these tiles, I really am starting to look at how things are being constructed. Like, how do they fill in the gaps? How do they make something round square? How such simple basic stitches in the combinations that they're in can make interesting textures and designs within the tile. So I am getting some enjoyment out of it that way. And you never know, guys, I might be inspired some point later down the line to try and design a tile of my own. Maybe the 101st tile can be a Manfa design, who knows. And if it is, then I'd have to put out a tutorial, right? Because you're all going to be like, I want to make a Manfa tile, and I'll be like, but I can't do tutorials. But if it happens, I will. I'm making no promises. It is just verbalising my thoughts. And remember, last time I verbalised my thoughts is what got us into this segment to begin with. So I need to be careful what I say in front of the camera. Otherwise, you guys are going to hold me to it. And I know I cannot make any promises. But it is stewing away in there, so who knows. Anyway, we are going to leave it there. Remember, there will be a video tomorrow. It may not be the usual crochet catch-up, but there will be something that we come up with to share with you. I have no plans for the weekend either. I'm going to be winging it for the next few days, guys. Monday will be Magazine Monday, as always. I'll be winging it Tuesday and Wednesday as well, and then we'll be back to Tile of the Week Thursday. So your guess is as good as mine as to what's going to come, because I have nothing pre-recorded and I have no ideas. So we'll see together what is going to happen. So guys,
whatever comes will be new to me as well.
yeah, I'll be like, we're doing this tonight. It's like, all right. So guys, thank you so much for watching. We hope you enjoyed looking at our tiles again this week. Thank you for all the love and support that this particular segment gets. Like I said, it is one of our most popular here at Manfa's Makes. And like we keep saying, guys, no matter who you're watching, no matter where you go on these YouTube streets, the most important thing you can do for everyone is this. Cannot stress how important this is. And we appreciate every one of you that does. I make it a habit that that's the first thing I do, whether it's a video or a live, because I'm scatty-brained, and if I've watched the whole video and clicked off, I'm like, oh, did I leave my thumb? So now I do it first, as soon as I get there. Anyway, enough of the lecture, enough of the Manfa waffle. We will see you tomorrow, but until then,
stay safe,
be kind,
look after one another,
get some good quality time in with your loved ones,
get some good quality crafting time in.
We will see you in the next one.
Stay moosey.
Or around the YouTube streets. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Love you.